humbly request our Chief Guest, Shri Vijaysen Reddy Garu, to address the gathering.
Madam and Honorable Justice Goda Raghuram Garu, Madam and Honorable Justice Sitaramurthy Garu, Chairperson, State Human Rights Commission, Andhra Pradesh, Madam and Honorable Justice S.V. Bhatt Garu, Judge Kerala High Court, my dear friend and your Vice Chairman, Narsimha Murthy Garu, and Madam Narsimha Murthy, Principal, Madam Sri Lata Garu, parents, dear children, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense happiness to be the chief guest in your annual day function today. The moment I arrived here, it has rekindled my school day memories. As many parents who are here, they might be younger in age to me. We studied in Christian missionary schools. The discipline in our school days was something extraordinary. Even if we have arrived school few minutes late, then it was a very big mistake. Our principal used to make us kneel down. Now over a period of time, some norms have been relaxed. Now when we keep on speaking about discipline, now students these days, youngsters, they feel parents are creating some sort of pressure on them. Now kids feel parents should not keep on repeating same thing. What they say is, now my father and mother is nagging and repeating the same thing. Now in contrast to what kids do now, their curriculum, do's and don'ts. Our school days were somewhat different. When we attend classes, there used to be some sort of seriousness, a dedication. Everyone had some goals. In our 10th class, during our last few days in the school, our principal used to take classes, and every week we used to have moral science classes, and it was so important. If we do not attend that moral science class, our principals, many of them were brothers, brother John, brother Dominic, brother Matthews. They used to see that strict punishment is imposed. Suppose on that particular day there was a class on letter writing and we missed that day, then we were made to write 10 times. Those were the days. Today, if such punishment is imposed, I am sure the parent will come and argue with the principal. I would not compare my school days about 40 years back to the present day situation. But discipline, what we expect, should not be compromised. We keep on saying that in these modern times, things have changed. But I personally feel it is only our mindset which has changed. Nothing has changed. Our traditions, our cultural values, parental guidance, everything remains the same. Our mindset has changed. My grandfather, who lived for 105 years, he passed away last year. He got his education in Urdu medium. He was a senior officer in the Nizam administration. But kids, I'd like all of you to hear what I am going to say. He was educated in Urdu medium. But his English, Telugu, Hindi was so perfect. In our school days, Telugu for kids having Telugu mother tongue was compulsory. It should be first language. Hindi being national language was a second language. So whenever we had doubts in Telugu and Hindi grammar and so also English, our grandfather used to help us. My father was a busy lawyer. We did not have much interaction with our father. So his schedule from Monday to Friday was so strict. We used to hardly spend about 15 to 20 minutes with him. Most of our younger days, we had memories of lot of interaction and spending good time with our grandfather. And as I told you, though he was educated in Urdu medium, his language, his grammar was extraordinary. I was a very good Telugu student. I was active member in Telugu club. Today I have watched these cultural programs here, and I recollected my memories in my school days. I tried to act in dramas, but I couldn't succeed. But I participated in Telugu Kavi Sammelan. I was a good sportsman. But as all of you know, in those days, parents were worried if children spent more time in the stadiums and sports area. I was a very good cricketer. So when I wanted to play for Hyderabad city, then state, my father warned me that you are not going to play cricket. You are going to take up some game like lawn tennis or table tennis. The game is meant for fitness. Play for 1 hour, come back and study. Now times have changed. Parents are not so strict. And good opportunities are there, good potential is there. Even if a child is a sports person, there are very good avenues. And as you know, since I was associated with Hyderabad Cricket Association, if a cricketer has participated at least in one Ranji tournament, then you would be given a lifetime pension of about 45 to 50,000 per month. So there are very good opportunities. In our days, either one should pursue engineering or medicine. Since we had some legal background, my father was a lawyer, we had the courage to enter into this legal field. Now you can see 3 legal luminaries are sitting here. And I have to tell all of you, each one of them, Justice Goda Raghuram, Justice Sitaram Murthy Garu, Justice Bhatt, they have made a mark in this judicial system. It is a proud moment for all of you to see all three of them coming here. And to say the least, your Vice Chairman, Mr. Narasimha Murthy, a man who knows everyone in Hyderabad and everyone in Hyderabad knows him. I wonder how he remembers so many things and so many names. I had been associated with him for the past 10 years. Whenever I talk to him about one friend, he will give his history. I am lucky he has not become a lawyer, otherwise he would have been a competitor for us. A man of extraordinary skills, extraordinary public relations. When he invited me here to be the chief guest, I could not say no, though I had a lot of engagements, but he was such a good friend of mine, I could not say no to him. And dear students, your vice chairman should be your mentor. The way he speaks, the way he tries to convince. I had too many programs today. He called me once. I said, I am busy, Mr. Narasimha Murthy, I will come next year. Then he called me second time. Then he called me third time. Then I realized I have to oblige him. Every person has some good qualities. As John F. Kennedy said, every person in your life is important. I'd like to conclude my speech by saying few words about kids and parents. Parents dedicate their lives. Kids are future of their parents and also for the country. You have everything now. In those days, our pocket money used to be 30 rupees per month. I am talking about 1980s. Now you have latest electronic gadgets, having a car, AC, laptop, Apple phone. These have become daily necessities. I am not saying these are luxuries, but I am sure if these things were available in 1980s when we were going to school, our parents would not have allowed us to possess these things. So you are lucky in many ways. You should be lucky because you have parents who can afford everything. In those days, even if parents have afforded everything, they had their own limitations. They were afraid kids will go out of control. Now, norms are relaxed. As I said, discipline, rules are relaxed. Getting up in the morning, reading was compulsory during our school days. Today, I don't think if a parent forces a student to get up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, it will be taken in a positive spirit. You think getting good marks in school is enough. That is a benchmark. My parents have sent me to school, I got good marks. So I have returned the gift, what my parents desired. No, that is not what your parents desire. Most of the parents do not express because they feel kids should be happy. Whatever kids want, parents now openly agree for this. Parents should remember one thing: education is one side of the coin. Maintaining discipline, having good cultural values, following family traditions are also important. Let us not only depend on the school discipline. Discipline at our house is also important. Many of the parents, now I keep on hearing, when they send their wards to the school, they feel that it is the school who have to take up the responsibility to nurture the child. No. The foundation is laid in our houses. The school only gives cosmetic finish and finishing touches to the child. So do not forget the sacrifices of your parents, what your parents have given, and the return gift you should give to your parents is maintaining good health, maintaining good discipline, respect your teachers, follow what your parents say, and don't cross your Lakshman Rekha. In one context, I would like to say, these days with access to knowledge and information and easy availability of goods and services, many of the kids, they are eating outside food with apps like Swiggy, Zomato, etc. I am sure the food you eat most of the time is not prepared by your mother or at home. Now we need to introspect on these things. Once or twice in a week, eating outside food is something which is understandable. You have to maintain good health, and that will come only with maintaining discipline. Like you come here, try to upgrade your knowledge and skills. Health is also very important. The famous quotation of Swami Vivekananda, healthy mind in a healthy body. So when you don't have healthy body, mere having healthy mind is of no use. So to have healthy body, you should eat healthy food, you should have good habits, spend time on some sport or cultural activities, eat homemade food, eat food prepared by your father or mother or someone helper at home. Parents also should understand, I cannot say I am advising them. Your vice chairman said I should convey my words of wisdom. With my limited experience in public life, I don't think I have achieved something from which I can share my experience, as great personalities sitting here would have achieved. So, life is about responsibility. Every person, parent has to be responsible to his child, child also has to be responsible to the parents. So if one link is broken, then the entire cycle is not complete. So don't relax just because your child is getting good marks. Inculcate discipline at all levels, and please don't say that these days children are like this or that. Children will be the same. Our cultural values, our historical values, our traditional values will be the same, whether our lives have changed with modern gadgets and our lifestyle has changed. We remain Indians, we remain Telugu people, our food will be the same, our dressing will be the same, our language will be the same, and last but not the least, when one great man was asked, whom you adorn the most, the god Lord Venkateshwara or Annamacharya? So the answer was, I adorn Annamacharya, because I didn't knew who was God. But for his kirtanas, I would not have known who was Lord Venkateshwara. The Annamacharya kirtanas today are the same. They will not change with the modern lifestyle. They will not change with the modern gadgets. Annamacharya will remain the same. So, with these words, hope I have not taken a lot of your time. I thank all of you and the school management for inviting me. Thank you very much.
Sir, 1 second.
Thank you, sir. The imprints made by you will be cherished in our mind forever. Love shall be our token. Honoring you is our pleasure. I now invite our Executive Vice Chairman, sir, Director ma'am, and Principal ma'am to felicitate our Chief Guest, Shri Vijaysen Reddy Garu and Madam Reddy Garu. The celebrations taking place today will be one of the moments which will become a sweet and distinct memory in each of your lives.